Hello guys, and welcome back to my Manchester United career mode. And we are nearly at the end of the season, and as you see in my last video, I am now the Barclays Premier League champions. And some injury news: Robin van Persie was fit again, which is great news. And going into my next league games, playing as champions, I could take it easy, but I didn't want to, because I'm actually unbeaten the whole season. So to go the whole season unbeaten and to win the Premier League title, well, to win every trophy actually, would be an amazing achievement. You know, certain players this season have been absolutely incredible. I mean, especially my strikers. I mean, to be honest, even my defence. I mean, you guys have, you know, you've seen a lot of my videos, and in my early stages of the season, you know, a lot of my defenders were getting injured. So the players that were playing at the back, and I think I played Michael Carrick centre back a few times and stuff like that, to get through that period and to win the games and be top of the league still was an absolutely amazing achievement. But onto the game. Again, this against Arsenal away. 5 minutes in, and great start. Evra with the crossing, and Nani with a good header. So it's good play by Evra, and good little cross, and Nani with a good header. So a great start. So yeah, I mean, I wanted to try and go the season unbeaten. I mean, this was probably my toughest game left, to be honest. But in the half-hour mark, that was not good goalkeeping. I don't know if that's the hair or Lindegaard actually. I think it might be the hair. But it really was terrible goalkeeping. I mean, you can't look at that. He pushes it back into the goal. You can't do that. You have to push it away. So I was disappointed in the hair there. You know, he's been solid most of the season, so to make a mistake like that was a bit frustrating. But it's still my number one, with Lindegaard as his backup. Then I went straight up the other end and did that. Rooney with an absolutely fantastic finish. Good. I think it was Mertesacker that he turned and he hit a hard shot in the far corner. I think that is Mertesacker, yeah, and great finish, hard and low past Chesney in goal. So, well, what can you say? Responsive champions, as they say. And that put me 2-1 in front. And just before half-time, Arsenal went on the attack. And great save from De Gea, and I'm not sure, I don't know who that was. I think it might have been Podolski. I don't know how he missed the target there, but he put it wide. And that was half-time. And to be honest, this was a really good game of football. You know, I mean, it's what you expect with a Man United and Arsenal game. You know, both love to play attacking football, and it was exactly like that. I made a couple of subs, put on Fletcher and Danny Welbeck, and in the last minute of the game, Walcott was clean through on goal. I don't know what I was doing there, and look at that, he put it wide. So I got so lucky then. Walcott with a dreadful finish. But yeah, I won the game, and it's another good result. And the going the season unbeaten is still on, which is an amazing feat. But in the European Cup final, guys, it's against Bayern Munich, so, and also the FA Cup final, I'm also in that. That's against, who is it against? Reading, I think it is. Anyway, moving on to my next game was against Stoke. I made a lot of subs in this game. What am I about? A lot of subs? Sorry, not a lot of subs. A lot of changes. Sorry. So yeah, players like Rooney and Nani, you know, ones that have been regular players throughout the season, I decided to give them a rest because I've got a cup final coming up Well, two cup finals actually, the European Cup final and the FA Cup. But the 41st minute, Welbeck hits a shot. Good save from the goalkeeper. And then I'm not sure what was going on there, but I won the ball back. Hernandez with a good finish, hard and low. I mean that. I don't know who that was in Stoke. I think that might have been Charlie Adam, maybe, or Whelan. But that is an absolutely shocking first touch there, and Hernandez with a good finish. You can't afford to do that. You can't take a touch like that in an area like that. You know, you're just asking for trouble. But that was half time. It was 1-0. Bit of a terrible game of football, to be honest. You know, very hard team to break down Stoke. You know, they defend with numbers and they do it really well. But I did finally break through. And in the 50th minute, Welbeck has a little dribble. Get it to Kabay, to Nick Powell, and he got fortunate. But Nick Powell with a goal, which is nice to see. Took a massive deflection. I'm not sure who it was off, but I don't know if it's hitting the target or not. But you don't shoot, you don't score. So Nick Powell with a goal. I mean, that's I keep rhyming, don't I? But Nick Powell with a goal. It's good to see because it helps develop him a bit more, his stats and stuff like that. And in the final minute of the game, I had a corner. Stoke made a sub, put on Crouch. They should have brought him on a bit earlier, to be honest, but they brought him in the last minute. I play a short corner to Hernandez. Play it to Kabay. Kabay with an absolute look at that. That's a great. I mean, it's a great finish, but the goalkeeping. Yeah, I don't know. It's bad. I mean, look at this. Look, it's like he pulled his hands away. I mean, yeah, that's not good goalkeeping. But a 3-0. I don't think the scoreline really reflects the game. I mean, the stats will probably show that I have dominated, which I did, but most shots I had were like long-range shots and stuff like that. I didn't really create any great chances, but 3-0 win. Good result and a clean sheet. That's just highlights of Hernandez' shot. And he was actually man of match, Hernandez, which is probably well deserved because he was a real threat to him actually. He was the one player, which is typical Hernandez, you know, getting in dangerous little areas and making the right runs and stuff like that. But my unbeaten run is still going on. And my next game, I'm not sure who it was against, to be honest. Who was it against? Oh, it was against Chelsea. No, so sorry. When I said Arsenal was my toughest game, maybe Chelsea was my toughest game actually. Yeah, I played Van Persie in this game, but I don't think he was fully fit. I think I'm not sure he was fully fit. I think I played him just to try and get his fitness levels back up again. And also, because I've got some cup finals coming up, you know, I just want to get this team back together again. Because I've made a lot of changes recently, but this is my strongest side that I play this season. But great save from De Gea. And an even better, look at that. That's an absolutely fantastic save from De Gea. I think that's one matter. Great effort. I think it was in his right foot, and he's shouldn't his left foot play. That was an absolutely brilliant shot on goal. But I got out of the attack in the 38th minute with Kagawa, and he's unlucky. Good effort, just over the crossbar. But in the 42nd minute, Chelsea break away with Sessegnon, and he scores. Again, I don't know how. See that's why I want to I am going to. Sorry, I'm going to change my formation next season because I keep getting caught out by goals like that. And as you know, guys, I don't like conceding goals. I get pissed off of it. I mean, if a team scores a great goal, you know, I'll just say hands up. That's a brilliant goal. But if a team gets through me that easily, I get annoyed. So that's why, excuse me, I want to go with 2 whole midfielders to keep it more solid. Then I'll like the front 4 will hopefully get me all the goals. But in the 50th minute, Rooney turns. I think that was John Terry, hits a shot, and Van Persie on his return with an empty net heads it in. Great to see him back, and a nice easy tap in. But good play by Rooney, good turn, and a good effort on goal. And Chet was actually unlucky, it was a good save, but Van Persie well to follow it up. And I won a corner. Chelsea made a sub. And who else? Again, but Nemanja with a great header. 2-1. My unbeaten record is still on. I mean, to be honest, this was a tough game. Because, I don't know, it's saying, I mean, I think Chelsea are the only team that I've drawn with this season. I've drawn 1 game, and I'm pretty sure it was against these. I made 3 subs, brought on Welbeck, Young, and that was the end of the game. So a good result, beating Chelsea, you know, tough team to beat. They're very good at the back. And Vidic was the man of the match. Probably well deserved. I mean, apart from the goal that they scored, my whole back 4 was actually quite solid, but them sort of goals, I've got to stop. I don't like conceding goals like that, guys, so yeah, I need to sort that out. But it was time for my next game, and this was against West Ham away. And again, I made a few subs. Tom Cleverley's I think Tom Cleverley was injured, and I brought him back in for this game. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't think Tom Cleverley was fully matched for either, but I brought him back again to try and get some minutes under his belt. But in the 25th minute, well, goal of the season. I mean, look at that. What can I say? When I scored that goal, I was absolutely speechless. I mean, Fletcher crosses the ball, no danger, and look at that, Danny Welbeck. I mean, you could say, I don't know, guys. You decide. Leave a comment in this video, and you let me know, what's your favourite goal this season? Was it Van Persie's against Newcastle? Or was it that? Personally, I don't even know, guys, to be honest. I mean, probably Van Persie's, because a lot, the way he just sort of like flicked it up and cushion volleyed it in the far corner was absolutely fantastic. But that was unlucky. Good cross, and I don't know who that was who headed that, but it was unlucky that he headed it wide. But yeah, guys, your goal of the season, let me know in the video. I mean, obviously I've got other games to come up as well, but your goal of the season so far. Yeah, talking, he wasn't match fit, Tom Cleverley, so I did bring him off. And that was, who did I bring him off? Was it Fletcher? Or was it Nick Powell? Don't even remember. Sorry, guys, I'm losing it this video. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on. Yeah, it was Nick Powell. So a bit of experience with Nick Powell again. And Kabay, it's a good shot. Good save from the goalkeeper. West Ham make a sub. And Powell takes the corner. It's cleared as far as Kabay. Is it? No. And it's, well, that was in the game. So, not much really happened in that game, guys. But, I mean, look at this. Here's a replay. Look at that. That is class. I tried to get a different... I mean, that camera angle, I didn't like it, but I tried to get a better one. There it is again. I didn't like this camera angle, but that was it. There it is. That's the best camera angle. And look at that. Stunning goal. Absolutely stunning goal. Lindegaard's man... I don't understand why he was man of the match, because West Ham didn't really create a chance. It's a boring game of football, but that sort of goal deserves to win any game. But after that, it was the FA Cup final against Reading. And here were the two sides. Reading, they were playing a same formation as me, a 4-4-1-1. And I went with my strongest team with Van Persie back in there. But 4-4-1-1 is not going to be my formation next season. And I also put the settings on legendary on this game, guys. As I said in my previous videos, that if I get to a final, I'll put it on legendary difficulty. So I don't want to play it on world class. I'll put it on the hardest difficulty possible. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of a sore throat. But my first chance of the game, Kagawa, it was blocked out for corner. Nani took the corner and didn't quite work out. But in the 40th minute, Evra had the ball, played it to Nani, loads of space to run into, plays it to Evra, and Evra scores. And I think that might have been his first, I don't know if it was, but I think that might have been his first goal of the season. So someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but if it is, what a time to get it, eh? FA Cup final. But this was tough. And that was half time. It was a really tricky half of football actually. I found it really hard to break Reading down. But I just kept doing what I always do. If I can't get through, I'll just keep passing it until I make that space. But Kagawa, a great bit of skill. Nani hits a shot. And it's cleared away. And then the counter attack, Reading breakaway. And, well, good save from De Gea. So again, I nearly got caught out by that goal again. Straight down the middle. I get really annoyed when that happens. And poor defending, good save from De Gea. And I finally clear it. So I took off Van Persie because he was getting tired. But I was getting really lucky because another chance and well, I don't know how that didn't go in. Off the post, I got lucky there. But in the last couple of minutes, I won the ball back with Vidic. Played a through pass to Rooney. Another pass to Hernandez. Great part, and look at that. Look at that for a finish from Kagawa. That's just pure genius. Great technique on his. Well, he's very good with both feet, but he's naturally right-footed. So to do that with your wrong foot, it's just an absolutely fantastic goal. And that was it. I sealed the game. Game over. Just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. Another trophy in the bag. One more final to go against Bayern Munich. And that's a clean sweep. If I win that, guys, that's a clean sweep. I won every single trophy available to me. And some good defended by Smalling, and that was it. Game over. Again, great scenes. I love this. I love this scenery in FIFA. Let's be honest. In terms of the FA Cup itself, I mean, I haven't really had the hardest run, to be honest. I mean, I hope next season when I do another Man United's career mode, the second season, hopefully in the FA Cup I get a tough run, because I like you guys to see, like, even in Europe as well. I mean, Europe, I should have changed everything around, but I want to see a really tough group in Europe. I want to see hard FA Cup games. All the cups, I want to see tough games. So hopefully it makes it more entertaining for you guys. Just waiting to for the bloody trophy. There we go, there it is. And that's Rooney lifting the trophy. Great scenes. And it's about time United won the FA Cup in real life as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.